Every experience in life is a gift, an opportunity to learn, grow, and discover something new about ourselves and the world around us. This perspective, though not always easy to adopt, holds the key to transforming even the most challenging moments into valuable lessons. When we consider every experience as a gift, we shift our focus from the pain or discomfort that often accompanies difficulties to the potential for growth, understanding, and transformation that lies hidden beneath the surface of adversity. The idea that every experience is a gift is deeply rooted in the philosophy of gratitude and mindfulness. Gratitude teaches us to appreciate what we have, even when it doesn't align with our expectations or desires. Mindfulness, on the other hand, encourages us to fully engage with the present moment, embracing whatever comes our way with an open heart and mind. Together, these practices allow us to recognize the inherent value in every experience, no matter how small or seemingly insignificant it may appear. Often, we tend to focus on the negative aspects of experiences, particularly when things don't go according to plan. We may feel disappointed, frustrated, or defeated when our goals are not achieved, when relationships falter, or when life takes unexpected turns. Yet, it is in these very moments that we are presented with some of our most important opportunities for growth. Challenges and setbacks force us to reevaluate our priorities, adjust our course of action, and build resilience. They teach us to adapt to change and develop a deeper understanding of ourselves and others. For example, consider a person who faces a major setback in their career, such as losing a job or missing out on a promotion. Initially, the experience might feel like a failure or a defeat, and the emotions that arise may be filled with frustration, sadness, or even anger. However, if that person chooses to view the experience as a gift, they might start to see it differently. Instead of dwelling on the disappointment, they might reflect on what they have learned from the situation. Perhaps they discovered new strengths, talents, or interests that they hadn't recognized before. Maybe they realized that their previous job wasn't aligned with their true passions, and the setback became an opportunity to pursue a new career path that is more fulfilling. In this way, the loss of a job, though painful, can lead to a deeper understanding of personal desires, values, and goals. Similarly, in relationships, experiences of conflict or misunderstanding can be seen as gifts that offer valuable lessons in communication, empathy, and self-awareness. When we encounter difficulty in our interactions with others, it often shines a light on areas where we may need to grow. Perhaps we struggle with expressing our needs, or maybe we have a tendency to make assumptions about others without fully understanding their perspectives. Through these experiences, we have the chance to develop healthier communication skills, foster greater empathy, and build stronger, more resilient relationships. Even when a relationship comes to an end, the experience can be a gift by providing us with insights into our own behavior, preferences, and emotional needs. The end of a relationship can be an invitation to heal, reflect, and ultimately prepare ourselves for healthier connections in the future. The ability to view every experience as a gift also encourages a mindset of curiosity rather than one of judgment. When we approach life with curiosity, we are more likely to engage with our experiences in a way that promotes learning and growth. Curiosity leads us to ask questions: what can I learn from this? What is this experience teaching me about myself? How can I use this moment to become a better version of myself? This shift in perspective can help us find meaning and purpose in even the most difficult of circumstances. Take, for instance, an individual who faces a health challenge. Initially, the diagnosis may feel overwhelming and frightening, and it's natural to feel fear or uncertainty about the future. However, by adopting a mindset of curiosity, the person might begin to explore how they can take better care of their body, mind, and spirit. Perhaps they develop a new appreciation for their health and well-being, adopting healthier habits, or finding new ways to manage stress and anxiety. The health challenge, though distressing at first, may lead to a profound shift in lifestyle and a deeper sense of gratitude for the gift of life itself. It's important to note that viewing every experience as a gift doesn't mean ignoring or suppressing negative emotions. It's normal and human to feel sadness, frustration, fear, or anger when faced with difficulty. These emotions are valid and part of the human experience. What we are aiming for is not the avoidance of these emotions, but the ability to process them in a healthy way and to find meaning within them. By acknowledging our feelings without judgment, we allow ourselves to move through challenging experiences with greater resilience and openness. Moreover, the belief that every experience is a gift extends beyond individual moments of hardship or struggle. It also applies to the everyday experiences that make up the fabric of our lives. From the quiet moments of solitude to the laughter shared with friends and family, every experience has something to offer. Sometimes it is the simple, seemingly mundane moments that provide the most profound gifts. A walk in nature, a meaningful conversation, or even a moment of stillness can bring us insight, peace, and a deeper connection to the world around us. One of the most powerful ways that every experience can be a gift is through the relationships we form and the connections we make with others. People come into our lives for a reason, and each relationship, whether it is short-term or long-term, offers us something valuable. Some relationships challenge us, pushing us to grow in ways we never imagined. Others support us, offering love, encouragement, and comfort when we need it most. And some relationships serve as mirrors, reflecting back to us aspects of ourselves that we may not have fully recognized or appreciated. Each of these connections, whether positive or challenging, offers a gift that contributes to our growth and understanding. In the end, the notion that every experience is a gift encourages us to approach life with openness and receptivity. It invites us to see the beauty in both the joy and the pain, the highs and the lows, recognizing that all experiences, in their own way, contribute to the unfolding of our personal journey. The gift lies not in the experience itself, but in the way we choose to engage with it, learn from it, and grow through it. As we embrace this perspective, we may find that life becomes richer, more meaningful, and filled with opportunities for growth and transformation. By viewing every experience as a gift, we learn to navigate the ups and downs of life with greater resilience, wisdom, grace, and in the process, we come to understand that the true gift of life is not in the absence of challenges, but in our ability to learn, grow, and evolve through them. Without problems, we would not grow. This statement encapsulates a profound truth about human nature, one that speaks to the essence of personal development, resilience, and the process of self-discovery. While problems and challenges are often viewed as obstacles or burdens, they play a pivotal role in shaping our lives and helping us evolve. In fact, it is through confronting difficulties that we learn some of life's most valuable lessons, develop essential skills, and gain a deeper understanding of ourselves and the world around us. Growth, whether emotional, mental, or spiritual, is often born out of adversity. The absence of problems would deprive us of opportunities for self-improvement, stifling the potential for transformation and progress. To begin, it is important to acknowledge that growth does not happen in a vacuum. It is not something that emerges spontaneously without the influence of external circumstances, nor is it achieved by remaining in a state of comfort or stability. Growth is driven by the challenges we face, the setbacks we encounter, and the obstacles we must overcome. The process of grappling with problems pushes us out of our comfort zones, forcing us to confront our limitations and expand our boundaries. This is where growth begins, when we are faced with a situation that challenges our current abilities, beliefs, or understanding of the world. Consider the development of a muscle, for example. In order for a muscle to grow stronger, it must be subjected to resistance. This resistance, often in the form of weightlifting or physical exertion, causes tiny tears in the muscle fibers, which then heal and grow back stronger than before. The muscle itself does not grow without the stress and strain of the workout. Similarly, in life, our personal growth is catalyzed by the challenges we face. Without problems, there would be no resistance to push against, and thus no opportunities for growth. In the realm of personal development, problems serve as catalysts for change. They present us with situations that force us to reassess our goals, priorities, and strategies. When we encounter obstacles, we are often required to think creatively, adapt to new circumstances, and find innovative solutions. These experiences expand our problem-solving abilities, enhance our resilience, and sharpen our decision-making skills. The more we face and overcome challenges, the more capable we become at navigating future difficulties. Each problem becomes a stepping stone toward greater competence and confidence, building our ability to handle adversity with grace and wisdom. Furthermore, problems provide us with the opportunity to develop emotional strength. Life is full of uncertainties, and the ability to cope with unexpected events, losses, and hardships is a key component of emotional resilience. When we are confronted with difficult circumstances, we are forced to confront our emotions, manage our reactions, and find ways to stay grounded amidst the storm. These moments of emotional turbulence teach us to be more self-aware, more compassionate, and more understanding of both ourselves and others. Over time, we develop a deeper capacity to navigate the emotional complexities of life, and in doing so, we become more emotionally intelligent. This emotional intelligence allows us to build stronger relationships, make more thoughtful decisions, and cultivate a greater sense of inner peace. While it may seem counterintuitive, facing problems is also an opportunity to cultivate gratitude. When things are going well, it is easy to take the good things in life for granted. However, when we experience hardship, we often develop a greater appreciation for the simple blessings that we once overlooked. Problems force us to slow down, reflect, and reevaluate our lives. In doing so, we come to realize that the challenges we face are not the only defining moments in our lives, they are simply part of a larger tapestry. By overcoming adversity, we develop a deeper sense of gratitude for the things we have, and we come to understand that growth is not always a linear or smooth process. The ups and downs of life are what make the journey meaningful, and the challenges we face contribute to the richness of our experience. Moreover, problems teach us the value of persistence and perseverance. The road to success is rarely straight, and the path to achieving our goals is often filled with obstacles, setbacks, and failures. However, it is in these moments of difficulty that we learn the importance of resilience. Problems require us to keep moving forward, even when the way seems unclear and success feels elusive. When we encounter setbacks, it is easy to become discouraged and want to give up. However, through persistence, we develop the tenacity to keep going despite the odds. Each time we push through adversity, we gain a little more strength, a little more confidence, and a little more determination. It is through this process of perseverance that we learn to trust ourselves and our ability to overcome even the most daunting challenges. In addition to fostering emotional resilience, problems also contribute to our intellectual growth. When we are faced with a problem, whether it is a work-related issue, a personal dilemma, or a complex life situation, we are often required to think critically and evaluate different perspectives. Problems challenge our existing knowledge and force us to consider new information, viewpoints, and approaches. As we grapple with these complexities, our minds become sharper, more agile, and better equipped to handle the complexities of life. Intellectual growth occurs when we expand our mental horizons, learn new concepts, and stretch our cognitive abilities. Problems offer the perfect environment for this kind of growth as they push us to think in innovative ways, question our assumptions, and refine our understanding of the world. Problems also help us develop a greater sense of empathy and compassion. When we go through difficult experiences, we gain insight into the struggles of others. The pain, frustration, and uncertainty that we feel during challenging times create a deeper understanding of the human condition. As we work through our own problems, we become more attuned to the challenges that others face, and we develop a greater capacity to offer support and kindness. Empathy is an essential skill that allows us to connect with others on a deeper level, and it is often born out of our own personal struggles. By navigating our own difficulties, we are better equipped to lend a helping hand to those who are going through similar experiences. Moreover, problems are often the driving force behind innovation and creativity. Some of the world's most significant breakthroughs have come about as a result of individuals confronting problems in creative ways. Scientists, inventors, and entrepreneurs have long relied on the challenges they face to inspire innovative solutions. For example, when faced with a lack of resources, individuals may be prompted to think outside the box, develop new technologies, or create novel approaches to old problems. In this sense, problems are not just obstacles, they are opportunities for invention and progress. The challenges we face often push us to think beyond our current limitations and envision new possibilities. It is through these creative solutions that we continue to evolve as individuals and as a society. In the broader scope of society, problems play an essential role in social and cultural progress. Throughout history, the challenges faced by individuals and communities have led to significant societal changes. The civil rights movement, women's suffrage, and the fight for LGBTQ rights are just a few examples of how problems, whether systemic inequality, discrimination, or marginalization, have spurred social movements that led to profound transformations in society. Problems expose the flaws and injustices in our systems, prompting individuals and communities to take action and work toward creating a better, more equitable world. In this way, problems are not only personal catalysts for growth, but also collective catalysts for societal change. Without problems, we would not grow. Because it is through the struggle, the challenge, and the adversity that we develop the qualities that define us as individuals. It is in facing these difficulties that we uncover our true potential, our resilience, and our capacity for change. Growth is not a passive process, it requires effort, intention, and the willingness to confront the difficulties that life throws our way. Problems in all their forms are essential to this process of growth, for it is through them that we learn, evolve, and ultimately become the best versions of ourselves. The concept of growth through challenges is not just an abstract idea, but a powerful truth that shapes the course of our lives. It underscores the inherent value in the difficulties we face, suggesting that each obstacle is not simply an inconvenience or misfortune, but rather a unique opportunity for development and transformation. Life, with all its complexities and uncertainties, is full of moments that test our patience, resilience, and capacity for change. The trials we face can feel overwhelming at times, yet they are the crucible in which we are forged into stronger, more capable versions of ourselves. At the core of this notion is the understanding that growth is a dynamic process, one that is propelled by adversity rather than stunted by it. Every challenge, whether it is personal, professional, emotional, or intellectual, serves as a catalyst for self-improvement. When we encounter difficulties, we are forced to confront aspects of ourselves that we might otherwise overlook or avoid. These confrontations, while uncomfortable, lead to profound insights and developments that would not occur if life were simply a smooth, uninterrupted path. Without the tension created by problems, our potential would remain dormant, untapped, and unrealized. The process of growth through challenges is not limited to a single domain of life, but extends across all areas of human experience. Emotional growth, for example, is often a result of overcoming personal struggles such as loss, disappointment, or conflict. It is through these experiences that we develop emotional intelligence, the ability to recognize, understand, and manage our emotions in a healthy way. We learn to process grief, handle frustration, and cultivate empathy. The resilience built through emotional challenges allows us to navigate the complexities of relationships, work environments, and personal goals with greater ease and maturity. In the absence of these emotional hurdles, we would lack the depth and understanding that makes us capable of connecting with others on a meaningful level. Similarly, intellectual growth is facilitated by the problems we encounter in our learning journeys. Whether it's a complex concept in education, a difficult project at work, or a personal challenge that requires creative problem solving, these obstacles compel us to expand our thinking. The act of grappling with a difficult situation forces us to stretch our cognitive abilities, pushing us to approach problems from new perspectives and consider alternative solutions. Intellectual growth is not born from passive acceptance, but from active engagement with the challenges we face. Problems demand that we think critically, adapt to changing circumstances, and refine our understanding of the world around us. Without such problems, our intellect would remain static, untested, and uninspired. In the realm of personal development, the absence of problems would also hinder our ability to develop virtues such as patience, perseverance, and determination. These qualities are cultivated through the act of facing adversity. The road to success is rarely straight, and the path to achieving our dreams is often filled with obstacles and setbacks. It is through these trials that we develop the fortitude to keep going even when the way seems unclear. When we encounter failure or disappointment, it is easy to feel discouraged and tempted to give up. However, it is in these moments that we are given the chance to prove our resilience. By persevering through difficulties, we build strength and character. Each challenge we face becomes an opportunity to test our limits, redefine our goals, and reaffirm our commitment to personal growth. Moreover, the presence of problems is instrumental in fostering creativity and innovation. History is filled with examples of how great inventions, discoveries, and movements have arisen in response to challenges. When people are faced with seemingly insurmountable problems, they are often forced to think outside the box and develop novel solutions. For example, many of the technological advancements we now take for granted were born out of the need to solve specific problems, whether it's the creation of the telephone to address communication challenges or the development of vaccines to combat infectious diseases. In the face of problems, humans have consistently demonstrated an incredible capacity for ingenuity and creativity. Without the need to overcome difficulties, many of the advancements that have propelled society forward would not exist. The impact of problems extends beyond the individual level to the collective. Societies evolve and progress largely in response to the challenges they face. Whether it is social injustice, political corruption, or environmental issues, the problems that affect communities and nations often drive collective action and social change. Throughout history, problems have prompted individuals and groups to rise up and advocate for justice, equality, and reform. The civil rights movement, the women's suffrage movement, and the fight for LGBTQ rights are just a few examples of how social problems have sparked significant shifts in societal norms and values. These movements arose in response to injustices and inequalities, and their successes have helped shape the more inclusive and progressive societies we live in today. The process of addressing collective problems also fosters a sense of unity and collaboration. When a community faces a shared challenge, individuals come together to pool their resources, ideas, and efforts toward finding a solution. This sense of collective purpose strengthens the bonds between people and encourages the development of empathy and cooperation. In times of crisis, people often set aside their differences and work together toward a common goal. It is through these collective efforts that societies are able to make meaningful progress and create a better future for all. In addition to these broader societal benefits, the challenges we face also offer opportunities for spiritual growth. Spirituality in many traditions is viewed as a journey of personal transformation, a path that is illuminated through the experiences of suffering, joy, loss, and renewal. Problems often serve as the crucibles in which our spiritual beliefs and practices are tested. When faced with hardship, we are called to deepen our faith, cultivate compassion, and surrender to the flow of life. Whether it is through prayer, meditation, or acts of service, the difficulties we encounter often prompt us to seek connection with something greater than ourselves. The process of spiritual growth through adversity teaches us to embrace life's challenges with humility and grace, recognizing that they are opportunities for transformation and enlightenment. At the heart of all these reflections lies the fundamental truth that without problems we would not grow. Problems are not merely interruptions to our lives, they are the very things that propel us forward. Without them, we would remain stagnant, unchallenged, and unable to tap into our full potential. Growth is not a passive process, and it does not occur in the absence of difficulty. It is through the struggle, the overcoming of obstacles, and the adaptation to change that we experience personal development. Problems are the catalysts that ignite this process, providing us with the opportunities to learn, evolve, and become more resilient, creative, and compassionate individuals. In conclusion, the notion that we need problems in order to grow is not simply an abstract philosophical idea, but a profound truth that is evident in every aspect of life. From personal development to intellectual growth, from emotional resilience to societal progress, the challenges we face are essential to our evolution as individuals and communities. Without problems, we would lack the opportunities to test our limits, develop new skills, and deepen our understanding of ourselves and the world around us. The path to growth is paved with difficulties, and it is through confronting these challenges that we become the best versions of ourselves. Far from being something to avoid or fear, problems are the very things that allow us to realize our true potential. They are the gifts that shape our lives and ultimately guide us toward a future filled with greater wisdom, strength, and compassion.